Hello class, this is today's handwriting. First we are going to write today's date. Today is the 29th of August 2022. We are first going to start on the dotted line. For the number 2, go around all the way down and across. On the dotted line, go around, touching the first solid line, go up and down. For the T, start from the dotted line, going down to the bottom solid line and cross on the line. For the H, starting from the top line, down, all the way to the bottom, up and around and down again. Make sure you have your finger space. August, starting with a capital A. Diagonally down, touching the line, back up here, touching the line and cross on the line. For the U, starting on the solid line, going around, up and down. Make sure you're watching the board. For the G, you start from the solid line, go around, touching the line. For the G, go all the way down, touching the bottom dotted line. Another U, up and straight down. For the S, go across, around and touching the bottom line. For the T, starting from the top line, straight down, touching the line and cross on the line. Finger space again, 2022. All the way around and cross on the line. For the 0, I want you to start from the dotted line, nice and tall. Go around and back up. 2, 2. 29th of August 2022. You can start writing your date. First line, we are going to write lowercase f, x, z. So for the lowercase f, we are going to start from the dotted line. Make sure you're watching. Go all the way down like this and cross on the line. For the x, we are going to go cross and cross. Make sure you're touching both of the solid lines. For the Z, you go cross on the line, diagonally across, touching the bottom line and cross again. The top and the bottom line should be about the same length. I'll show you one more time. So finger space for the lowercase f, around all the way down, crossing on the line. For the X, you cross over and cross. Make sure you're touching both of the solid lines. For the Z, going cross on the solid line, diagonally cross, touching the bottom line and cross. You can start FXZ. Then you can do a few more across the line here. You may start. Next, we are going to do the uppercase FXZ. Starting from the dotted line, going straight down to the bottom solid line. Then go cross on the line, first line, cross on the second line. For the capital X, you start from the dotted line, going across and cross again. Make sure you're crossing in the middle here on the solid line. And for the Z, you start from the dotted line, going across, diagonally cross all the way to the bottom solid line and cross back. I'll show you one more time. Eyes on the board, I'm watching you. So finger space here, starting from the dotted line, straight down, cross on the first line, cross on the second line. For the X, crisscross, make sure you're touching all the lines and cross in on the middle solid line here. And for the Z, you go cross on the dotted line, cross over and back. Make sure you're touching both of these lines here. You can start writing your uppercase FXZ. Once you finish, you can do a few more across the line here. You can start. First lowercase word today is fox. So go around all the way down and cross on the line for lowercase f. For lowercase o, you go around to the bottom line and go back up. For lowercase x, cross on the line, touching the bottom and cross back. Then you have a comma. You can start writing F-O-X. Next word is X-ray. So you start from a lowercase x, make sure you cross in the middle, touching both the solid lines, and then you have a dash in the middle, like this. Then lowercase r, down, touching the line, around and up. For the A, around and up, straight down. And for the Y, make sure you start from the solid line, you go around, touching the top and go all the way down to the bottom dotted line and go back up. You can start. Next word on my list is box. So you start from the dotted line here, go all the way down to the bottom solid line, go around and down, touching these lines here. For the B, for the O, start over here, make a round circle, joining back up. For the X, you go cross, box. You can start writing B-O-X. Next word is toxic. T-O-X-I-C. Starting from the dotted line straight down. Make sure you're watching. You cross on the line here. And for the O, you start from the solid line, go around and join back up. Then for the X, you cross over and cross back. Make sure you cross in the middle. For the I, you start from the solid line, going down and put the dot in between these two lines here. And then you have the C. Go around. Make sure you're touching both of these lines. Toxic. You can start writing. For the uppercase word, we are going to have a name, Xavier. So first you're going to start with a capital X. You start from the dotted line, you cross all the way to the bottom solid line. Then you start from the top again and you cross over. Make sure you cross on this line here and you're touching here for the X. And the next letter is A. You go around and up and down. For the V, you start from the solid line, you go down, around and up. For the I, you start from the solid line going down, and for the top in the middle between these two lines. For the E, you start in between two solid lines, you go around, touching all the lines. For the R, you go straight down or around. You can start writing. Next name is Xenia. So you go capital X cross and back, crossing on the line in the middle. For the E, you go starting here, you go round, all the way around. For the lowercase n, you go straight down, up, around, and down. For the I, you start from the solid line going down and on the top. And for the A, you go round and up, straight down. Xenia, you can start. Next, we are going to write today's sentence. Today's sentence is Xenia was excited about getting her x-ray. So we're going to write that. We're going to start with a capital X. Make sure you're watching. Go cross and back for a capital X. E, we're going to go start in the middle between these lines. Go around and down. For the N, we go down and up and around. And for the I, we go down and at the top. For the A, we go round, up and down for Xenia. Make sure you have finger space between your words. Next word is was. So we're going to start on the solid line. We go down and up, down and around and up. A, around and down. For the S, we're going to go round and up. Finger space. Next word is excited. For the E, we're going to go around, then lowercase x. Then C, we're going to go around all the way and touching. For the I, we're going to go down and up, dot at the top. For the T, we're going to start from the dotted line, going down, touching the bottom and cross on the line here. Cross on the line. For the E, we're going to go around, and T, we're going to go round and up all the way to the top and down. Xenia was excited. Next word is about. Finger space again. Around and up and down. For the B, we're going to start from the top dotted line straight down and around. Next letter is O. Around and up and join together. For the U, we're going to go down and up and down. For the T, we're going to go all the way down and cross on the line. Xenia was excited about. Next word is getting. We are going to start over here on this line here. We're going to go round and up and all the way down, touching the bottom line. And for the E, we're going to go round and around. And then we're going to start from the top. We're going to go down and cross for double T. Then we have I. And we're going to go down and around. And another G, around and all the way up. All the way down to the dotted line and hook up. Xenia was excited about getting. Next letter is Next word is her. So we can start over here. Go straight down and around. And for the E, we're going to go round. R was down, up and around. X-ray. We're going to have finger space. Then X-ray is across and back and have a dash. For the R, we're going to go down, up and around. For the A, around and up and down. And for the Y, we're going to go down, up, and all the way down to the bottom dot line hook up. Make sure you have your full stop. Xenia was excited about getting her X-ray. And this is today's handwriting.